Hello and welcome back to the kingdom. I'm the Duke and we are back in Valheim. Thank you for joining me. And today we're going to, as you can see where we are standing, just outside our base. We are here at my farms. Because there's a project that I really need to get going again and try and finish, and that has to do with the outer wall. More precisely the defense part of it. So as you can see, I've added these extra parts right here on top of the wall, and I also want to build a wooden structure with a roof on this walkway of the wall. So yeah, we're going to try and continue that today, but before we can do that, there's a couple of things that I need to give some attention to. And I'm going to have to expand my farm, so I'm going to have to move the wall over on this side and craft more places, because with the Ashlands and the north, frozen north, that's going to come in the future, I'm going to need more places actually for my farm. So that means I'm going to have to expand. I'm going to have to expand maybe that way and then this way as well. So there's a lot of work that has to be done before I can continue with the wall. I've come up to this point right here, and then I realized, but wait, I still need some work on the wall. So that's what we're going to try and do today. So I'm going to try and expand, and then we're going to try and continue with the wall. I've got a lot of stone. Hopefully it's going to be enough. Hopefully. And then we can work further. But before we get to that, I'm just going to add some lights in here just to make it a little bit brighter, like I did with the rest of the farm. And I also see that I haven't placed any lights at my gatehouse yet. So let's do that real quick. I should have some resources here ready. Yes, I do. And let's take some wood as well. Oh, we're also going to need the forge, mind you. And there we go. Yeah, I haven't actually placed any lights on even close to this part just yet, so let's try and do that. And we'll use this one. Let me just make sure it's facing the right way. There we go. Now we've got some light on the outside here, that looks good. Now, in terms of the inside, I think I might have to go with something smaller out of the way. Maybe like that and that. Now, for the bridge itself, I haven't really decided on how I want to do the lights. Maybe, well, let's look at the options real quick. We've got these big marble posts, but they are probably gonna break if I try and place them at the top. Bottom, they take up too much space. We've got these that we can put on the side of the pillars, but yeah, it's slightly in the way when you're on the bridge itself. These guys are, yeah, I suppose they could work if you place them like this, maybe. Or the one that I just placed that looks like this. That's also going to be in the way if I place it facing inwards, so the other option is the smaller one that I just placed as well. But I don't just want to Although it could fit. I could always just try and place them right on top of the pillars and see if that works. Let's try that. Just break down the forge because I need it closer to where I want to work. And let's place one out of range. There we go. And we also have a lot of visitors downstairs because it is nighttime, sorry. I think I might have done some more damage to the structures myself than the enemies did. Okay. Back to my problem. I'm probably gonna need a ladder to get up to it. Why is the workbench out of range? There's supposed to be one close by, actually. Let's place a temporary one down here. We'll take the stairs up. Let's see, if we place this right in the middle. I suppose that could work. And again. I'm not sure if I'm going to have enough iron for the whole bridge and the other parts on the other side of the farm. I'd have to go and get some more iron, but out of range for the forge. There we go. And then the last one, back to the ladders. It's going to be right on top of my pillars, which, mind you, I don't think I've actually finished. I'm not sure. Yeah, and I've run out of iron. Okay, let me quickly go get some more iron and I'll be back. And here we go. Got some more iron. And that will have to do. And I think it works. The bridge has light, and it looks good. The gatehouse has light, and it looks good as morning breaks. So let's continue. Now what I'm going to do is just going to try and place 2 more lights over on this side, and after that I'm going to break down some walls and start extending the farm as well. So that's going to be a lot of work. I'm going to have to fast forward this, but sit back, relax, and let's enjoy the build, shall we? Okay, I've just stopped myself for a moment because I've got a new idea, and it basically comes down to not breaking down the walls that I currently have. And the reason for that is, as I expand, instead of breaking down the whole wall and everything that is on it, I can just break down a section of it and maybe make a doorway that leads into another section every time of the farm. That might be a better idea, because I'm going to because I want to try and get this done for today, or as much as possible. So maybe that's what we should do. So I'm just going to dump a couple of things in the storage real quick. I've got my stone cutter here, so let's finish this wall and then finish adding the things on the outside. I think that's what we'll do. So we're going to work with the wall that we have, and if I do want to expand in the future, I'll just break a small hole through it and have a walkway through to another section of the farm. I think that's going to work better for me. So let's try that. Okay. We just had a base raid on us. It was an easy one, so no problem. And I've also finished right around the farm, the walkway basically. So what needs to happen now is I need more wood. I've got a lot of wood, so hopefully it's enough. And I'm going to build basically some sort of walkway with a roof over on top. And you might have seen it that I actually want to have it just on the one side. So yeah, I'm going to have nothing on this side. So it's just going to be everything placed on the edge. And something like that. I'm not sure about having something in between, but then just a simple roof piece over. Maybe a little bit higher, I think. So there's going to be no obstructions on this side, so it's easier for me just to get in and out or move underneath. Maybe I should keep it this height just to stop me from falling off. Oh, we'll see. Lot of options. I might also or I could rather use some other materials to try and do this. There's also ash wood, which is very hard to get. It's a very nice color. I really like the dark wood, almost basically black. But getting the ash wood in this quantity for this project, that's going to take a long time. Very long. There's also the tar roofs that I could maybe use. I think that might be a good option for the roof anyways. There's also the new decoration, ashwood decoration pieces that I might work in at places. Let's see, for instance, this decorative floor right here on the corners, I might place them. I think that might be a really good idea. But if I'm going to do that, I might consider using more ashwood as well. Yeah. I might have to do that. That's definitely an option. I can also use some of these Dwigger from the Mistland stairs to get up and down. That would look nicely, I think. And then there's also the option of using some... Oh, that's Flamental. So now I've got options. And I need to try and figure out what I'm going to use. And to be honest, the availability of the resources that I want to use, I think, for me at this stage might weigh heavier in my decision. The Ashlands is no joke. So I suppose I could use groundstone. At least that's a resource that's easily available. No, that's too big. And then just use the normal... And then the roof piece itself. Yeah, no roof pieces there. I think they can be tar. That could work. There's also the possibility of using the Odin hammer for that and maybe get some different roof pieces. Where was it? No, I think it was on the Dweger. Here we go. But this is a copper if I remember correctly. But I suppose this could also work. Copper is easy to get. And it fits nicely. Also, it's going to give a nice contrast with the black that I want to use here in the corners from the ashwood. Oh, that's just a normal floor piece. Yeah, I think the decorative one is going to work better. So yeah, this is time for the decisions. Tough decisions, I have to say as well. Let's just see how many Grafton I still have left, and maybe Ashwood as well. Although I don't think there's a lot. Ashwood, oh yeah, just a few. Grafton, plenty. Okay, so let me grab some of my resources here, some Grafton, and let's see if we can maybe get an idea in terms of what we want to do. Yeah, I'm probably going to need some copper as well, as iron has finished. There we go, copper. Yeah, I still got plenty. So the one thing that I'm probably going to have to go and try get a lot of, which is really not that easy, is the ashwood. But let's build a couple of pieces. Let's look at the difference between them, and I think then we can make a better decision. We're going to need a stone cutter, mind you. Let's just place him down there. And then, yeah, let's place this on the corner. I just want to see what it looks like. That's cool. That is really cool. Okay. Now, what do we have here? Ashwood beams, yeah. I really like the color of the ashwoods. Oh, such a nice contrast. It's really beautiful. Let's look at the Grafton as well. Oh well, oh that looks really good. That looks really, really good. From underneath it looks like it's supposed to be like this. What other options do I have in here? got this curved. Okay, it's not the right size there. And that one is also not the right size. Well, it could work like that every couple of spaces. Something like this. Oh, just look at that. It doesn't sit right. Let's try that again. That's not how I had it earlier. Or was it? I think it was. Oh. See, this one sticking out a little bit like this compared to this one. That maybe fits better. Okay, I see. So the snap point is slightly deeper, but that's going to be a pain just to get that snap point every time. So maybe we should just go for that one. I think that might be the easiest. Yep, can't get up. And then of course the vertical as well. Three eye could do it. Something like that, and then for the roof pieces, gonna need a forge. I really like the copper contrast to the darker color of the grass, and I think that could work. Let me just have a quick look. Where's my forge? I think it was somewhere over here. The other hammer, there we go. Do we want the flat one or a little more pronounced one? It is getting dark. Let's see what it looks like from this side. Can't really see. We'll have to go up onto this bridge. Yes, yes. Okay, so Grafton it is. So let's go around and place it all around the edge, and then we can do the final touches. Okay, I have run out of grass and I've got 2 left. I still have some copper back at base, so I can continue with the roof over on that section. There's still a couple of gaps that I'm trying to go and figure out how I'm going to place those. One on that corner as well, and the other one right here. There's only a space for one. So I'm still thinking about how I'm going to handle that. And then this one starts 2 rows in and goes from there. You can see the inside, these big blocks is a good indicator of where the outside pillars are basically going to go. They cover up the seams as sorts. But yeah, I still have a long way to go. This is also going to be a slight challenge, I think. So, yeah, but unfortunately running out of resources again. I've got enough stone, but I did not need that many as I thought I would. So maybe I should have focused a little bit more on groundstone maybe, or ashwood. Now the thing is, I'm gonna have to take my boat back all the way to the south, if you remember correctly. Grey dwarfs. Oh yeah, that's a spawning point. So if you go all the way down here to the bone moor spawn, my base there, I'm gonna have to take my boat down there again before I... this is part of a mod that I've installed, and I'm not really happy in terms of how it works, so I might disable it. Yeah, so as I said, so take my boat down and then get some more resources. I have upgraded my equipment to tier 3, which is the highest I can do at the moment, so I have slightly better gear and weapons, so it might go a little bit easier. But the thing about the Ashlands is how relentless they are. They are constantly enemies. And even if you take out the spawners, they just keep coming. So, yeah. Well, that's going to be it for the next episode. Thank you for joining me. Hope you like the build so far in terms of what we are doing with the wall around our farm. So, if you do like it, hit the like button. Subscribe if you haven't yet, and I will see you in the next one. Until then, enjoy.